Hi everyone. By the end of this class, you'll learn how to form questions using the past perfect tense. So let's get started. I would like to start off by presenting the formula, if you will, in order to form past perfect questions. So let me include the formula now to this document, and then I'm gonna write a couple of questions, and then we're gonna try to make sense of those two questions there. So let me start off by having a yes or no question. And then we're going to try to make sense of this particular question, of course, following this formula that we see here. So first of all, if we have a yes and no question, I will start by using had, that's the auxiliary verb, all right? And I'm going to go ahead and color that real fast just to make sure that we are understanding this particular topic. I think I'm using green color there, yeah. And then this follows the subject. In this case, it happens to be you. So let me put a little blue color there. Then we will use the past participle of the verb that we're using. So in this case, it's the verb study. Okay, there we go. And then we have a complement. So that in black, you see that that's the complement of this particular question. So the question is, had you studied English before taking this class? Right? And that's how we form a yes or no question. Now let me write a WH question. And WH questions, well, what that means is that we're going to include a WH word. And we do that whenever we want more information about a particular topic. The way to do it is almost the same thing, with the only difference that we will include a WH word. As you can see there, we have a WH word there. And then had continues to, we use the auxiliary had. We include the subject. In this case, we include the past participle of the verb, and then whatever complement that exists. So the question is, where had you studied English before taking this class? So maybe the answer to the previous question was yes, and then we went and we asked a second question. Where had you studied English before taking this class? So what I would like for you to do now is to practice making lots of questions in order to make sure that you're understanding this particular topic.